but today we're talking about pain relief and different pain relief methods that we like. We're going to go through some exercises and stretches as well that we like, as well as just like remedies and things that really help us. So you want to talk a little bit about your pain and like what you get and like describe it for everybody?
So it's kind of weird. I get pain that like derives in the upper portion of my back, like kind of in between my shoulder blades, running along my spine. And when that area gets tight, I get these tension headaches in the back of my head, and I mean they're just debilitating. I almost can't think of doing anything else.
Yeah, so if you want to turn around, I'll show people
No.
on your back. And I always thought it was so weird where you got it. So if you follow underneath his shoulder blade right in here, he gets a lot of pain. And then somehow that triggers up here. So like even on this side, right? This is your spot.
Yeah, and it actually just like manifests like all up here, like.
Yeah, so then you get headaches and tension from that. But especially like down here, which I always thought was just like I could feel it right here when I rub it. It feels like just knots. And for me, that was always so weird because my pain is always right up here. So when we're talking about like neck pain, I get knots all in this area, and I always ask Andy to like dig in right there. So I get a lot of neck pain in here. I also get tension headaches, migraines, sinus tension. I get a lot of like sinus and headache issues when it comes to pain. And my hip flexors. I get really tight hip flexors since I sit a lot. So we're going to talk about some things that will help with that as well. So we got the hip flexor stuff. We got the back and neck and head. We're pretty much a hot mess over here.
I know, I'm pretty excited about this live stream.
Yeah, so we're going to go through, because we're going to feel better after this live stream. You guys could follow along with us, get some great products. What else? Oh, another thing is, well, I guess I'll talk more about this one particular like pain I had once we get there. You're looking at me like, what is it? But I'll tell you.
What's the pain?
What's the pain? All right. So we got some viewers coming in. Hello, guys. Happy Sunday. Make sure to hover up here and click to follow because I've been live streaming a lot lately. Might do a makeup tutorial next week, but we're going to Mexico, so we're super excited. You want the like a husband does my makeup live stream? That would be fun.
Maybe some eyeliner or something.
Yeah. All right, so we have some cool products for you guys to share today. I'm going to start with the very first one, and we got some amazing products from SunnyBay, and we got a great discount code for you guys too. Did I leave it downstairs? No, I didn't. Okay, it's right here. So we're going to go through all the different products, why we like them, how to use them. And so let me throw this first one up on the screen because a lot of these I'm going to put up on the screen first. Usually I kind of just throw it up after, but this is going to help you visualize before I start talking about it. So first off, let's talk about this neck wrap. This lighting in here is really weird. I'm going to have to mess with the... We try to put like a blanket up over the window, and it's just like off, like the web.
Yeah,
I bought an external webcam that I was really liking, but you can't really adjust the coloring or like the ISO on it very much. So anyways, back to the product. This is the SunnyBay neck warmer, but it does more than warming. So let's talk about it. So this fits so nice and comfortably around your neck, which is great for you. We both use neck warmers all the time. And what I love that I've never seen another one do this is it has a little elastic strap right here. So yes, you lock it in. You can make it as tight or as loose as you want. And it just sits there nice and snug. So I could be working on my computer. Usually I'm forced to like, if it doesn't have this, I'm like, you know, you're trying not to have it fall off. Again, the color, I don't know why the webcam
kind of good for traveling, you know.
Yeah, perfect for traveling. So all you do is you pop this in the microwave, and I love that these are reusable. You use them as many times as you want. I use these a lot when I get migraines all the time. I have to have a warmer. Sometimes I'll even put this like on my head, and just the heat feels so good. But we'll get into more migraine relief in a little bit. By the way, if you're tuning in, say hello in the chat. You could chat with us, ask us questions, all of that fun stuff. So I absolutely love this neck wrap here, just because you could just wear it, and I love that it's hands-free. It's amazing. But the best part is you can not only heat it, you could also stick it in the freezer and have it stick it in the
Yes.
freezer for an hour, and it'll be cold
Wow.
versus hot. So the microwave, you pop it in there. You could, depending on your microwave, it all comes with instructions how long to microwave it, and the heat on this lasts up to like 30 minutes or so, and then you just redo it in the microwave. So this
That's
is
good to know because like I prefer the cold.
Do you?
know? Yeah.
Oh, I like the hot
You
so
see,
much
like,
more.
I'm not a fan of the hot.
And what's interesting is, like I said, I use this because this is so useful. Yes, it definitely is. So this is great because when you're actually, like, a lot of people say with migraines, like the cold works better. I don't know. I think the warm heat relaxes my muscles and stops me from straining. So I like warm heat on my head. And what's great is you could actually wrap this. You would look very silly.
I do look kind of
But when you have a migraine, you do not care, honestly. So this is great for that. And I like the heat, and it helps my neck. When I get a migraine, it starts going all the way down to my neck. And I also work at my computer all day long. So like these are amazing. But the next product is going to be similar, but with one key difference. So let me show you. I'm going to throw it up on the screen. And this one is a neck wrap, a little bit different, and it comes in a variety of colors again. But this one is lavender. So let me show you. I have the purple one, obviously, because it's lavender, but they do have it in different colors.
It smells like lavender.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And it's a nice
Wow.
smelling lavender. Sometimes lavender could smell like, I love this one. It's not too overpowering for me, especially when I get a migraine. I am very, very like sensitive to smells, to lights, to anything. And something like this that's not too overpowering but will help me just relax is amazing. This is something I'm going to get. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? Thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah. Hi, Isabella. Feel free to chat with us in the chat box. Ask us questions. We'll answer all your questions. Even if it's completely off topic, that's fine. We'll chat with you. So yeah, make sure to give us a follow so you can be notified when we live stream. I live streamed with Mom last week for Mother's Day. You can actually go back and watch all our old live streams as well. But back to this. This is lavender. This is another. We didn't talk about this in our Mother's Day gift guide. But this would be amazing. We talked about how much my mom loves lavender, and she uses
Yes.
products like this all the time, and these are amazing. This one is just what I love about SunnyBay is all of their products are very like the
fleecy?
beads. Yes, it has that fleece material, so it doesn't pill or anything like that. That's funny how you actually said that. I was about to mention that. Fleece. But another thing is all of the beads in it are compartmentalized. As you can see in this one, you have like two completely filled sides, so you don't have to worry about all of them falling to one side or the other. In this first product we talked about, it's the same thing, and especially around this neck, you can see there's like 4 different compartments. So that's a big thing. They don't like move around, so you have consistent heat, and you also just have a great, nice feel, and you don't have to worry about it like,
Right.
like moving around on you.
Teeter-tottering in there.
Exactly. So this one actually this is the extra long length. So you could see I could still wear it like the other one where it doesn't fall off. It actually matches my shirt today. You could wear it like the other one, but it doesn't have that little elastic band on it to make it hands-free. The other one, let me see, compare the lengths. Yeah, you could see the other one was shorter. This one is the extra long, so it doesn't necessarily need that elastic strap on it. This one could rest just like this on your shoulders.
You could probably put that on your forehead too.
Yes, this one would probably look a little less funny on my forehead. Obviously,
Oh, good.
I would be using this in bed, laying down with a migraine, but you could just drape it like this. And it's actually long enough, like I said, I look ridiculous now, that I could probably, especially if I had a migraine, I'd be laying on one side of my bed, and then I wrap this around so it gets my head and my neck, which I don't have any other ones that could do both at one time. Normally I need like 2 warmers. So again, this is totally reusable as many times as you need to. If you need to heat it up multiple times in one day, perfect. What do you use these for?
So
Neck pain.
but I was always like so against using these like hot, cold, mediums to kind of like break it up. But about 2 weeks ago, I had a really bad migraine, and we went
And
to
you rarely get migraines.
Yeah,
let me
I
say.
mean, like if I ever had one, it was a couple weeks ago, and I felt like pressure in the back of my eyes. I ended up falling asleep with a couple like products similar. I mean, it was pretty useful.
Yeah. So I mean,
From hot to cold, and then like I put it there, instant relief.
And what's great is if you grab 2 of these, because they have such a great discount code right now. Again, all of the products that I'm talking about from SunnyBay, you get 15% off. It's only going to last like until this live stream's over, so make sure you get on that. But you could actually just get 2 of these, and one of them you could keep in your freezer, pull it out when you need it, and swap it. You could do heat, cold, so you could do like hot and cold therapy with it, which is really, really nice. So next, this one is awesome. I'm going to show you it first. So this is another like microwaveable heating pad. However, this is completely different from anything that I have seen, which is great. You could see, again, amazing price. You could get it on Amazon Prime, and don't forget to use that 15% off code down below as well, because that's just such a good deal. But this is the extra large size. Tell me how amazing this is to lay on in bed.
Huh.
So you could have this. Louis Tam, thanks so much for the follow. You could lay on this in bed. Obviously, if you're having a lot of pain, you had a rough day at work, if you're really,
Right.
you come home from work sometimes like
Beat.
very, very tired. So you could heat this up. Obviously, the big ones take a little bit longer to heat. And then you just start to do it at intervals. Again, all their instructions from SunnyBay comes with how long you should heat it based on your microwave wattage and things like that. So you can actually lay on this. So you want to hold it up. I have a very large torso. As you can see, us sitting down together, I'm taller than Andy, even though he's significantly taller.
I'm like a foot taller than her.
And when we sit down, I look the same size. I look like the same height, if not taller than you, just because my torso is so big. I have a friend who's like 6'7", and I'm pretty much the same height as him when I sit down, just because my torso is so large. So you could see this well does your entire back like this.
From your shoulders all the way down.
Yes, and what I also love for this that is great is if you have cramps, and this will cover this whole area right here. You won't know the struggle.
I won't.
However, you ladies know this feels amazing. And what's great about this one is actually, just because it's so washable and it could go on your stomach, on your back, all of that stuff, and if you're laying on it like that, you might sweat a bit on it, this is actually machine washable, which it is really nice.
And it's
really
all compartmentalized, like you said.
Yeah, so when I take this out, you'll actually be able to see what I mean when I said that they're all compartmentalized. Can you help me? This is kind of hard one-handed. Thanks. So you could wash this, machine washable, holds up really nicely. But then here, you could see what I mean. Even with this big size, it is all compartmentalized like this, so you don't have all the beads running to one side or the other. There's even a nice border around it, so even when you hold it on one side, even when you hold it, no matter which way you hold it, you're covered. Like, there's no bunching up on one side.
There's no wish-wash.
Wish-wash. Yeah, like a piece of lint on your beard. All right, so again, we'll stick this back on here. Really easy to put back on. Let me actually, there we go, move it over.
I could do that.
You could do that, thank you. Thanks for the help. So yeah, machine washable, great. The next product we're gonna talk about from SunnyBay is completely different from these. So if you guys have questions, drop us your questions in the chat, or just say hi, or just, anything, like chat with us in the comments. We're just hanging out, having a nice chill Sunday. Let me show you. Doing work over there, getting that on. All right.
Just have to get it started, and it goes in pretty easy.
Yeah, just slide it on like a pillowcase. So this next product is a whole little kit, and this is kind of a different. This is completely different from everything else. So this is a disposable heating pad. So you can see $19.99. It comes with 24 actual heating pads, and then 4 different disposable belts. So let me show you what that looks like, and we're each gonna put one on because number one, they just feel amazing, and number two, they have a lot of different purposes. So we wanna show you 2 different ways that we each like to wear them. And so I'm going to give you a brand new belt, and I'll get a brand new belt. And again, you could reuse these belts. It comes with 4 belts, so you could use each one a couple times. So let's open this up. and it looks like this. So it's gonna have a little pouch. Let me change the product. By the way, every product we're talking about and demoing for you guys, you can actually shop them right below our live stream. So very easy to do that. So they have two little pockets here, and these are where like the disposable heating pads are gonna go in. So you're gonna put yours on your back. So like say your back's hurting, or what you could even do, there's several ways to wear this and you could decide. I hate how this light is so bright right now. If you wanna put it on your lower back, you could put it any way. You could wrap it around kind of like this. If you have a shoulder blade that's a little tight, like so, because your back hurts right in that area. So if yours was like that.
I mean, it kind of feels straight on my lower back, so like,
So
figure it'd
you
be
want
nice
a little
to try
thing.
it out, yeah.
So I'm gonna put mine around my stomach. Could you help me? Because I can't see. So I am going to put mine here.
Oops.
Thanks. For any menstrual cramps, things of that nature. And look how slim it is. With my shirt down, I could be at work right now and nobody would even be able to tell. So then we're gonna get our packs.
Wow.
You get some packs, I'll get some packs. And what's great is you don't have to do anything fancy to these packs. You just open them up.
Open it.
Yep, and when they're exposed to the air, they will get warm. So these would even feel great, like if you're having some pain in the winter time, kind of dual purpose. They will also keep you nice and warm. So I love those like hand warmers when we go skiing and stuff like that.
If you do me.
Okay. Well, I could do
actually-
mine. Mine's in the front, but I could get used.
Yeah, I can't reach one.
So what's great is these just, you don't have to shake them, crunch them, anything like that. They just need exposure to the oxygen in the air. Did I say that right? Yeah, they just need exposure to oxygen. And then you just stick them in and they last, I want to say, is it 10 hours? They last a really long time when I wear them. It says they heat up within 20 minutes. I found that they heat up like really, really quickly. And then they just kind of get a little bit hotter up to that 20-minute point. I'm trying to see. I want to say it's like 8 to 10, 12 hours. Okay, 12 hours. So these, and it actually has, you want this darker side, it says skin side, so you just put that towards your skin. I was like, hopefully I put mine on the right way. Imagine if I put this on upside down. So there you go, skin side, skin side. Amazing for menstrual cramps if you can't be home and near a microwave. For the other products, same for neck pain, back pain, if you just need some heat relief. And look how slim. I could tuck this in a little bit into my pants right there, like that, and you would really not be able to tell whatsoever that I'm wearing them. Oh, you got yours.
Did I put the
Except
pads
you
on the
put
right side?
one in backwards.
Oh.
I think yours needs to be a little tighter and go
Tighter?
like, yeah.
It's loose and you still can't see it. That's awesome.
Yep. There you go. So there you go. We could do the rest of the live stream and we're both just wearing our heating pads and you would never know. Now something that is amazing that I did not know you could do, I'm so glad they put this on the actual box. You probably, well actually I think I might have told you. This, inside the packet, since they are disposable and not as eco-friendly as like a microwavable wrap, these are great for on the go. Like if you're out and on the go and you need, like, especially traveling, road trips, very long road trips, you're gonna, like, my back hurts, my butt hurts. We use our heat seaters. I always say that backward. Is it seat heaters, right?
Seat heaters.
Okay. I always use our seat heaters, but if I'm in the back seat, it doesn't have that, which we are when we're traveling with my parents or something like that. So like this, amazing for your back, especially while traveling. If you're not near a microwave, great. But the cool part is they are, disposable, not as eco-friendly. The packets on the inside, you could actually save them and use the iron dust in them for fertilizer for your lawn and plants, which I think is amazing.
I could use some of that.
Yes, we're gonna use these on our plants when we're done. Especially because it's springtime and it's like time to fertilize our plants. So I think that is absolutely great. And another thing is, say we don't use this for the full, 12 hours. Say you don't use this for the full 12 hours, say you use it for 4 hours, you could take them out, put them in an airtight bag, and it'll keep them warm. You don't want any completely different from all the others. It's another microwavable pack, but this one is, I would say, probably
Jumbo size.
Okay, it is jumbo, but it's also probably the most versatile because you could tie it.
Oh.
So, say like you have your back
Right.
here, you put it over your shoulder.
Doesn't matter what side it's on.
No. So say you want to add an angle is what I'm saying.
Oh, I got you.
Because Andy's back, like we talked about, always hurts in this area over here. Well, you put it on inside out, but that's okay.
Right.
So you would just heat it up, and you could put it on this problem area. Now say,
Tie it nice and tight.
okay, yeah, you could tie it. Did you try it?
Yeah.
There you go. So you could wear it like this. You could wear it around your back, around your front, again, for cramps, around
Probably
your
around
lower
your
back.
legs.
Literally, you could
around
wrap
your head,
it.
around
So
your feet.
stand up. Say you could stand up. Your head will be off camera. That's fine. All the way.
All the way.
So say you have knee problems. I had knee surgery and did a lot of hot and cold therapy on my knee. And so you could wrap it. Well, you could.
I'll hold it for you.
Just a little bit. Yeah, hold it for me. You could wrap it, tie it. Like that. A little easier if you're sitting down, especially if you put it a little more on your thigh. And then another thing is your arm. Say you have shoulder problems, you could rest it more on your shoulder or your arm and just tie it around your body. Honestly, you could tie this so many different ways. So no, this one you're not probably going to be using for your migraine because this would be the most ridiculous looking one for migraines. But no, there's
Still
definitely
works.
go for the smaller ones if you want it for like your head or your migraine. But even this is really great for your shoulders as well. If you want a little bigger coverage, can you help me? So you could get your neck and shoulders with this.
Oh yeah, it's like a cape.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, so there we go.
I like it.
I should have worn my hair in a ponytail today. So you could get it up around your neck and then just tie it here, like so. Ta-da! You don't even have to tie it that tight. Like this feels very secure and
And it's stylish.
stylish. I don't know if I'm gonna like be walking around like this as a fashion statement, but very practical. It will hug your neck and hug the top of your shoulders like this. That is the last SunnyBay product we're talking about. So if you want a microwave warmer, it really depends on what you use it for. I love the lavender one just because I love the lavender scent on it. And this is probably the most versatile, the one that wraps like this because you could use it so many different ways. But if you're using it in bed a lot, the XL one is great because it's very long and it's also machine washable, which is really nice. So a lot of great options. These are great Mother's Day gifts as well, especially our Mother's Day gift guide was mostly like, it wasn't a ton of pain relief products, but it was like different massagers and things like that because my mom deals with a lot of pain.
She likes all of them.
She likes, and she uses them. Like
She
she
does.
uses these, she uses just everything all the time. Like her migraine massager, she uses weekly. Like poor thing is always hurting. So that's going to be it for our pain